Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a leFH18B2, the 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG that most tank drivers call the leFH, or various other swear words because they hate receiving shells from them. And this one's on the south spawn of Halluf, and it's being commanded by Funfizzer, and I think you can see that he's got 2 marks of excellence on his barrel. Because he's actually quite an accomplished player when it comes to this particular SPG. And battle has commenced. Now he's got some company. There's an M37 there. Fifi's a tier 5. The M37's a tier 4 American SPG. I don't know why he fired that round. Probably just trying to clear his barrel. I think some people just like to hear the sound of a bang. Okay, T50 sitting up top of the rock. Oh, unfortunately, yep. It was a nice try, trying that shot, but didn't work. Okay, we've got a leopard down in the pass. He fires a round in, bit premature really, to be honest. And that leopard's going to move any second, I think. Yeah, he's turned around to move. That M3 lead, though, I don't think he's going to move. And he's killed him! He took him out. One carefully aimed shot. He was blind shot kill because he couldn't actually see him at the time he fired, but he knew where he'd last been seen. Now, he might have to move because... might be worthwhile moving at the moment because of the position of the enemy. 2 unsighted tanks coming up the pass. If he moves further up closer to the village, he might get some warning. I think that Lux and that Leopard are going to come up the pass at J6, J7. Okay, he's aiming for the T67. He's hidden in that pass area. And it's a difficult shot. Round out? No, it just went over the top of him. Panzer 38 NA died to the left. Okay, yes, that Leopard and Lux have come up the pass. And they took out their defending Lux. And he gets a shot in on the Lux but misses. The M37's doing a suicidal run. That is really stupid. Oh, he's missed altogether. But he gets a kill shot on the Lux. But the Leopard's now going to finish the M37 off, and he does. And that was an absolutely stupid waste of a tank. And the Leopard's hiding behind that rock at the moment, so he can't shoot it. He's got no sight on it. Now it's come out. Fires a round in. No, it falls short. Needs to adjust the aim slightly. And now, round out. And that's a hit. 94 hit points, but not enough. Okay, the Leopard's running away. He's running round. We lost the Hetzer. The Hetzer was taken out by the Matilda on the enemy team. And the Lecto's realigning, but he's been taken out by the Churchill on the enemy team. Fires a round in, takes out the Leopard. 90 hit points, and that's his 4th kill of the game. Still some enemy to go though. They're down by 2 tanks. They've only got 4 left. No, nothing there. No, that just hit the wreck. Best not to waste ammunition. Oh, there's the enemy. Okay. He changed position. He stopped to take a shot. And rounds out now. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's killed before the round arrives. He would have got a certain kill there. It was right on target. Okay, that T28, dangerous opponent. Oh, kill shot! 164. That was beautiful. He actually stopped to take a shot at the M3 Lee, and it failed for him because he stopped exactly where Funfizzer had actually aimed that shot. Okay, Funfizzer's relocating because there is only one teammate left, and it's that M3 Lee, and he's facing 4 opponents. 2 Arty, a heavy, and a medium. Well, the medium I think's the Matilda. The heavy I think's the Churchill 3, and we already know that those two have taken out their teammates. Churchill's got 2 kills, Matilda's got 1. Funfizzer's on 5 kills, so if he gets the next one, he gets the Top Gun. Okay, the Matilda's been seen. Okay, can stop it. And he is doing that. He's going for the T-82 instead of the Matilda. It's a stationary target and much easier to kill. Rounds out. That should be it. Yes, it is. 17 hit points. The Matilda had already put the M3 Lee had put a round into the Matilda, but unfortunately they got the Matilda. They got the M3 Lee. The Matilda got the M3 Lee, and that leaves Funfizzer all on his own against 3 opponents. Now he's firing speculatively where that Matilda was last seen. He can't afford to waste these shells anymore. He's got 14 rounds of HE, 10 of heat. I would load heat now, and the reason I would load heat is that he's guaranteed to get a penetration if he can get close to the target and shotgun them. And the Matilda is a fairly slow moving medium. Question is, will the Matilda try to cross the valley? I don't think so. The Fifi has got a view range of 390 meters, so he's going to be able to see the Matilda before the Matilda sees him. So I don't think that that tank would want to cross that valley. And trouble is, the enemy, they might try to come up the other side, and I suspect the enemy Churchill may already be making a move to do that. They come up the pass to the south. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to do anything about it except return to the cap and try to uncap or reset the cap. No, I don't think you're going to get anything there. In fact, I'm worried that somebody's going to come up behind you. The Matilda is going to be coming around behind you. He's trying to look for him. I think it'd be much easier for him to go up the pass on the 1 line. Than try to cut across the valley. If he cuts across the valley, he will be seen. Even with his good view range. And of course he'll be slow coming out of the valley because he's a very slow vehicle anyway, but the Matilda's slow. But that does allow him to be taken out by the enemy Arty, and the enemy Arty is an SU-122A. Now, not the greatest of Artys, not the easiest of Artys to play, but at least Funfizzer has got a Top Gun. He's guaranteed to get the Courageous Achievements Award if he loses this battle. Now, they've got 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go. It's got a long wait. I think I probably would have moved by now. Oh, there's the enemy. He has spotted the Matilda. Now, it's going to use standard HE. I don't think the Matilda's seen him. The Matilda's hunting him. Round up. That's going to be splashing nearby. That's going to tell the Matilda he has been seen, and I think that's the Churchill. Come up the back. Round out. And hit. 193, but he's going to lose sight of the Matilda before it reloads. Yep, he has. Now he's got to return to the enemy cap. To his own cap, rather. for a reset, and it's going to be slow to get back because he's going uphill. The enemy probably might get a sight of him before he can spot them. There's the enemy at 122. Now he can take him out straight away, and should. So it is the Churchill that's in the cap. Line him up and round up. Bit late. Try and get another round in before he starts capping. That's a kill shot. 210. Okay, so he's got the high caliber as well. Now the Churchill stopped capping. That's unusual. But the Churchill's going to be able to do a fair bit of damage with each shot. And I'm afraid that he's only got 260 hit points left. And if the Churchill puts 5 rounds into him, that's going to be it. Oh, started capping again. I'm pretty sure it's the other side of that mosque. If he gets close enough, he might be able to shoot over the buildings into the target. Trouble is, will he be able to see the target? There he is. Okay, now he's seen him. Line him up for a manual. And he gets a hit. 170 hit points. But he is receiving fire from the Churchill. And he gets another hit. And that's a bigger hit from the Churchill now. He can't take much more of this. One more hit and he's dead. And he fires a round in on the Churchill. But I'm sure the Churchill's going to do one last shot. The Churchill can afford it. He can't. He's only got 22 hit points left. He's going to have to come up the other side. And the Matilda's coming down the other side behind him. So he's going to be in a sandwich here. And the Churchill's come out of the cap to try and get him. And he's aiming manually. And he misses again. Oh, come on. Yeah, that shell coming in behind him. That's coming from the Matilda. And he kills... No, he damaged the Churchill. Didn't kill him, but he did get some damage. 172 hit points this time. But there's the Matilda's coming in behind him. Yep, there you go. It's all going to be over very quickly. That was why I was worried about the Matilda. If he'd actually, instead of actually sitting there watching the valley, if he'd actually gone up and around, he would have met the Matilda face on and would have put a round into him to finish the Matilda off very, very quickly by shotgun. And then he could have returned to the cap to deal with the 122 and the Churchill. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Funfizzer in the 105 leFH18B2. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting 5 critical hits and a Gore's medal because he did 10 times the hit points in damage. He also picked up a Top Gun because he managed to get 7 kills in total. And he picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage of the battle. And a counter battery because he took out all of the enemy Arty when he killed the Su-122. Because he'd already taken out the T-82 HMC. So, let's have a look at team score. Well, highest of damage on his team, 2,303 hit points. Highest number of kills, 7. Highest base XP, 715. He fired 28 rounds, got 12 direct hits, 12 penetration, 4 splash damage. Damage of 2,303 hit points, of which 1,492 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits, 4 penetrations. 3 was from the Churchill and 1 was from the Matilda. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles. He damaged 9 of the enemy and killed 7 of them. He managed to stop or get 41 defense points by hitting the Churchill while it was in the cap. He received 49,191 credits. And he got the Courageous Achievements Awards, or Courageous Resistance Award, of 6,075. So that brought his total to 55,266 credits. And after ammunition and repair, he still had 50,642 credits spare. He received 1,073 XP, 603 for the Courageous Resistance, and another 670 for Fifi being a premium vehicle. So he took away 2,346 XP in total. So well done there. Funfizzer, sorry it's not a win, but it was predictable that the Matilda was going to come up behind you whilst you were trying to engage the Churchill, and there's not a lot you could do once the enemy was in your cap except come up and try and get a reset. Although I must admit I wouldn't have stayed looking out over the valley. I think I would have gone more aggressive and gone round to try and find the Matilda and then take him out that way. Anyway, if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.